Hello student, today we will discuss about data types in PLSQL. The PLSQL variables, constant and parameters must have a valid data type which specify a storage format, constraint and valid range of values. Here some basic data types which is mainly used in PLSQL block. The first one, number. This data type is used to store numeric data. For example, age, data type number. Age is variable that can store 2-digit percentage number 4, 2, where percentage is a variable that can store 4 digit before decimal and 2 digit after decimal. Next, char, range 1 to 2000 bytes. This data type is used to store alphabetical string of fixed length. Its value is quoted in single quotes, occupies the whole declared size of memory even if the space is not utilized by the data. For example, rank, data type char 10, where rank is variable that can store up to 10 characters. If the length of data characters stored in rank is 5, then it will still occupy all the 10 spaces. 5 space in the memory will get used and the rest blank memory spaces will be wasted. Next, varchar, range 1 to 2000 bytes. This data type is used to store alphanumeric string of variable length. Its value is quoted in single quote, occupies the whole declared size of memory even if the space is not utilized by the data. Example, address varchar 10, where address is a variable that can occupy maximum 10 bytes of memory space and can store alphanumeric value in it. Unused spaces are wasted. Then next, varchar 2. This data type is used to store alphanumeric string of variable length. Its value is quoted in single quotes. It releases the unused space in memory, hence saving the unused space. Example, name varchar 2 in bracket 10, where name is a variable that can occupy maximum 10 bytes of memory to store an alphanumeric value. The unused memory space is released. Next, date. It stores the date in date format, date, month, year. The value for this data type is written in single quote. Example, DOB, data type date, where DOB is a variable that store date of birth in defined format. For example, date, month, year. Next, person type. It store value of that variable whose data type is unknown and when we want the variable to inherit the data type of the table column. Also, its value is generally being retrieved from an existing table in the database. Hence, it takes the data type of the column for which it is used. For example, student as number person type, where student is the name of the table created in database and S number is variable whose data type is unknown and person type is used to store its value. Next, boolean. This data type is used in conditional statement. It stores logical values. It can be either true or false. For example, isAdmin boolean, where isAdmin is a variable whose value can be true or false depending upon the condition being checked. Next, PLSQL operator. In PLSQL operator can be classified broadly into following categories: arithmetic operator, relational operator, comparison operator, and logical operator. Arithmetic operator, which is used to arithmetic calculation like addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Then relational operator. Relational operator are used to compare two values and return the result in the form of Boolean value. They are mostly used in conditions where some sort of comparison is required. For example, greater than, less than, greater than equal to, and less than equal to. Next, logical operator. Logical operator are used to combine multiple expressions or define an expression with two operand and return either true or false based on the operand or expression surrounding the logical operator. For example, and, or, not. Next, comparison operator. Comparison operators are used to compare one value with the other to return the result as true or false or null. For example, like and between. Here, between operator, this operator is used to check whether the value is within a certain given range. It returns true if the value is in the given range, otherwise return false. For example, select star from student where age between 12 and 18. The above SQL query will display student record whose age lies between 12 and 18.